Hi, and welcome to Cockatude, Cockatoos with Attitude. There's some around here with some attitude, I think. You have some attitude there? Hmm? Yeah, folks, we're just going live for a short time here just to announce the fact that Amy has come up with our 2026 calendar. There's two versions. There's a small and large version. I have the large version linked here because my fingers don't work, it don't always work, but I can find my sling blade. Um, so just pop it online just to let everybody know we do have a calendar. It's on Etsy. So Cecil says, I'm going to get the calendar, but I'm going to first beg. And a coconut shell is the best for that because you can just, come up to someone with a coconut shell and say, here I am, Cecil. Cecil! Sea salt. So this is just a short video to let everyone know. And we're out here in the aviary, but just to let everyone know we do have our calendar out. So time to go get yours. Hi, Falcon Sue. Oh, great, Falcon Sue. Thanks for ordering it. Uh, hi, Eleanor. Yeah, I just thought I'd pop on just so everybody knows it's out because it takes a while to get these things. We had to go through another platform, which is better for us because now we're on Etsy, but and we'll have other stuff coming out too. But the calendar's like important. I've ordered mine, and Falcon Sue's ordered hers, and I don't know if Suni's ordered hers yet, but she will, I'm sure. Someone's in the bucket today. We got a bucket bird. We have a bucket bird. Bucket bird. It's KK. Hi, KK. You got your calendar yet? I bet you're on the calendar. Are you on the calendar? Hmm? You are? Imagine that. Suni's been banned from the nursery. That's interesting. Uh, I can't imagine why. Starting those MMA fights must have had something to do with it. But what are you doing there, big boy? Yeah, so that was our big flock update today. Is the calendar. KK has run through real quick. Even though this isn't a regular video, KK is now getting along with the pink birds for the most part. He hasn't chased one in quite a while. Xander's getting used to having another male Moluccan around. He likes it. Solas is doing better, playing more interested in the world, more vocal. Just hoping that cage will get here soon because I'm sure that'll be a big help. He likes having his stories read to him. Cecil's still having issues with wanting to be a dad. I had to get him off of one of the rattle ball toys today because he was sitting on it. But otherwise, he's doing better. His health is better. He does not have the extended chest or the breathing issues anymore. Sugar's not walking around with shaky feet now that her AGN is under control. Otherwise, she's been pretty sassy lately. Jasmine's been doing a lot of running around. Now, this is the fun part. She did the run around in here yesterday, all around the bottom, all around like that a couple of times. And he was sitting in my lap and didn't do anything. And it used to be if there was a pink bird running down below, that was it. But he just took it all in stride. She's doing well. And Snowball is getting more playful, making it hard to give him his medication in the morning because I have to chase him all over the place. He throws a ball out and goes chasing it, and then he wants me to chase him. But it's fun. Romeo is doing much, much better. He's not shaky anymore. He's um yeah, she only had a fever, just a fever. That makes okay. That's better than the other reasons I could have thought of, right? um, like she socked one of the people in the face or something. Uh, but Romeo's doing great. He just doesn't like to come out, and he will once, maybe twice a week, but the rest of the time he just wants to play in his cage. Um, when he wants out, he'll let me know, and I sit down, and he comes up and comes over on my lap, and then I can take him out. But he knows what I'm asking when I say, "Do you want to go outside?" So Pippa's doing well, although I think she's gonna have an egg because she's gained 46 grams in a matter of a couple of weeks. So not looking forward to having to deal with that issue, but uh, I think that covers just about everybody except Lorelei. Lorelei was losing a little bit of weight and she's gotten real skittish. I've cut back on her medication. Apparently the AGN was a bigger problem than oh,
Hello.
hey, I snuck in one to talk about your calendar that you just
Oh,
found.
my handy just noticed me like, oh, there's a live stream. Today's Tuesday. What's up?
Hmm. Yeah, you got the calendar up. That's what's up. Thanks
Oh,
for
that's
doing
what's
that. They
up.
they look great. So yeah, I was just running through all the birds, running a quick flock update, and then we can stay on for a little while if you want us to, but otherwise we'll sign off and go into oblivion. What do you want to do, Amy? You want to hang out for a while, or you want to?
Now we can hang out a bit. I agree with Eleanor. She's writing in chat. I think Manda thought he was the only male Moluccan in the world.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what he thought. No, he's I don't know. He and Solas look at each other and they do spins together sometimes. And
Oh my gosh, how cute.
yeah, well, Solas is getting more animated. The thing is, he's been afraid for so long getting that animation to where I started when I was reading to him last night. I finished up the Juniper Tree with him, and then I was reading another one, and he actually came over and took his beak, and then he touched my arm with his tongue. So um, that's a big maneuver. I mean, his beak is not as afraid of hands as the rest of him is. So, but yeah, they're communicating. Mander is getting to be a stronger personality too. On the medication has made him stronger, and now he's got one of his own species and his own sex. So he's just having all kinds of improvements, aren't you, Mander? Probably the only thing he doesn't like is when I come in here and I've forgotten something like, oh, I need to put this up, and I did put a movie quote up there, but we'll let people work on that on for a day or two, and or at least until tomorrow. We'll use that same movie quote, but I put one up. Hi, Mander. Yeah, he comes in here and he wants to be petted, and if I have to do something when I'm trying to go live, and I wanted to go live right around noon, so I'm down here playing with this, and he's just knocking on my head. And he's not biting anymore, but he just kind of comes up and goes, knock, knock. Hello. There's a bird here that wants to be petted. Don't you, Mander? Mander. Hi, Mander. Yeah, if anyone has any doubts about the strength of an umbrella cockatoo's beak, you're seeing him destroy uh, a coconut shell. Do you know how hard those are? He's just breaking it. So those people I've talked to recently, that one lady's like, "Oh, I want a cockatoo. Do you know anything about them?" She didn't really. Maybe you should investigate what you're getting before you get it. You want to get some more petting? Oh, come on over. Come on over. Come on over. You walked right past your aunties. You're getting brave, aren't you? Mhm. Force in numbers. Even though he's not out here, he's a good psychological thing for you, huh?
Hey, Mander. Cutie pie.
He's a good boy, aren't you? Aren't you?
So we have Falcon Sue and Buktia Shah in chat, as well as Eleanor.
Hey guys, we snuck in this because we have a new calendar. Actually, two of them. We have two versions of the calendar. That's the
Yes.
smaller one and the larger one. You can talk
The
about
one
it.
is a little more narrow. So it's basically a vertical, and then one that is more like the one we have had the last couple of years. But it was fine since so I could use also these portrait mode pictures of the birds.
Yeah, I'm breaking myself of the habit. YouTube, TikTok, and places like that try to force you into that mode of doing portrait photos and videos, and I don't like them. I much prefer the standard
Yep.
video type. So I'm training myself not to do that anymore. But when we were moving out of California, trying to find a place, yeah, I had to hit everywhere, so I had to start doing portrait videos and try to get enough support so we can make the move. What you doing down there, big boy? You done breaking the coconut? People.
I'm not sure if Eleanor is still here, but she has written in chat that Sunny has been banned from nursery.
Yeah, she had a fever. My first thought was
Yeah,
she roundhouse did somebody,
but that sounds first so funny. Oh, sweet girl.
Yeah, by the time they've got a fever, it's already been transmitted through the whole place. So sending them home doesn't make a lot of
That's
sense.
the thing, but I think it's not only about the transmission, but that, yeah, they are optimal cared for, and that's usually at home when they are sick. So with little children, you need to be careful, I think.
Yeah. That and the legal obligation, everybody's worried about the legal thing. There are I got some kind of I don't remember what it was. It was some small technical item, um, like a battery or something. I don't know. But anyway, it was wrapped in cellophane, and there was a warning on the cellophane. How a child could get that little piece of cellophane? They couldn't. They couldn't. But it had to have the warning. Oh, cellophane! You could just suffocate. What? It wasn't even big enough to do that. But again, these attorneys rule the world. So, what are you doing over there?
Having a drink.
You might be thinking about a bath, but it's a little chilly for that.
So far, it's just a drink.
Yeah, just a drink.
So I hope Falcons enjoys their private live stream. I'm just kidding. I think there are some more viewers when I look at the statistics. But yeah, happy you could made it.
Yeah, especially
And
since it was on the spur of the moment. So
yeah, Eleanor says Sunny did try to steal another kid's lunch, but that wasn't apparently not the issue. So
well, at that age, there is no such thing as property. So
no.
actually, at our age, there's really no such thing either. It's just something we've been told and we believe it, but it's not really true. What are you doing?
Just looking extremely like Mander.
You know, Lucy's doing her head bob thing over there.
Oh, loose.
She was
Funny
just
goose.
she was a little terror trying to get her out of her cage. She loves coming out here, but she doesn't like getting out of the cage. Oh, you got to get in my way? Is that what you got to do? Well, now I have to change the lens on the camera.
Mm.
Cecil, since you got in my way. But that's okay. Yeah, she was going round and around and acting like she was going to tear my arm off. And it's kind of funny. It's kind of like a chihuahua when she does it because she's so small. It's like a chihuahua going after your ankle, you know. And then when you finally get her on your hand, she jumps into your chest and hugs you. I'm not sure. There's a screw loose in there somewhere. She's different. Everybody's got a different personality out here. And that one over there with he's sleepy now, but he was making me run around the place like a crazy person, chasing after him. And he's picking up the ball and throwing it and running after it, knowing I have to follow him. Uh-oh, Lucy's on the prowl. We're in trouble. What you doing, Lucy?
I think she spotted Cecil. And Cecil is like too many fans in that corner.
Yeah, KK's really come around. Look at him. He just runs all over the place and has a good time, and he's not aggressive to the other birds anymore, which means
Hmm.
his territory has just gotten smaller. Now he's comfortable where he is, but he feels like part of the flock. So, boy, he did not feel like part of the flock when he first got here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame him. I mean, he went through a lot. Finally finds a home where someone loves him, and then the guy gets sick and he disappears.
Yeah,
And
that's tragic.
And you know, KK didn't know. All he knew is that this guy who apparently cared about him just stopped being there. You know, so he probably just assumed he was dead, which eventually was the case. But
Mm.
poor little guy.
Yeah. It's
It
sad
was
that these often have so many places they have to go and cannot stay in one real home.
yeah, I got an email from somebody who lives about an hour and a half from here, and just said she wants to visit the sanctuary and because I don't want a cock. I'd love to have a cockatoo, but I'm too old. And I'm going, I wonder how old that is. I wonder if she's older than me.
Mm.
Because it all depends on your determination, like everything else. But they don't do well with younger people. Younger people have, at least in the U.S., they have too many other things they want to do. They're not about family, and these guys are pretty much family. So, or then the younger people get a baby and as soon as they get a baby, it's like, oh well, now I have to get rid of my first child, this bird, because now I have a real kid. Yeah, that's a great attitude, right? Right? He's like, I don't know. I'm just a KK.
He's having
Ah,
fun over there, definitely.
yeah. Yeah, he's having a blast. He was going to eat the chair. I had to take the other chair out of here because he was about to take the upholstery off. So he found something else to
Mm.
do. Mm.
Falcons is right. She says Solas is now the new kid on the block. That's true. So KK is now belongs to the old residents.
Yeah, yeah, he really does belong like an old resident. Yeah, it's funny because it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while with him. He knows how to manipulate me there. He's got it figured out. But he goes through wood so fast. I'll put a toy in there, and I've got these rings that you can put wood on. I mean, they're not small; they're pretty big. They're 12-inch rings, and you open them up and you put toys on them. So if the hanging toys take me about 10 minutes to make, but to make one of those takes me just a couple of minutes to throw together. But he'll go through 4 or 5 of those in a day. That was just I just filled half of a 13-gallon trash can with the wood shavings from him for a couple of days. So he likes to chew. Sugar, yeah, takes her up. If you put a single toy in there and didn't move it around, it'd take her 2 weeks to totally tear it up.
Somebody's preening back there. Is that
Yep,
Cecil and Lucy?
yep. Now he's going to play with the bucket.
Yeah, bucket boy.
Yeah, I've got to scrub those buckets. I was going to do that last night. Yesterday was one of those marathon days. I had 2 marathon days in a row,
Mm-hmm.
and where you're like, I got to get this done. I have to. It's got to be done today. And, but I still have to get them out. So that time is blocked out no matter what. He's just having fun with that rope. Silly bird. Hi there, big boy. Are you smiling at me again? Are you? Well, guys, don't forget to get a calendar and maybe something to fix it so I can talk. And we'll see you tomorrow for more. Thanks for stopping by with us.
Yeah,
And
thanks for coming.
my calendar should be here in a few days, and we'll see you all again tomorrow.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, Amy. Bye.
Science knowledge only adds to the excitement, the mystery, and the awe of a flower.
Evidence is evidence. It's public. Everybody can look at the evidence and assess it, and eventually, if there's enough evidence, come to the same conclusion.
The Chloe Sanctuary for Parrots and Cockatoos, a nonprofit charity dedicated to the empowerment of captive parrots and public awareness.